Welcome to Noble Legacy. This is Phoenix Force Gaming and I'm Phoenix. If you're new here, stick around to check out my gaming skills or lack of, and if you're a regular, I do appreciate the fact you love torturing yourself watching my content. Well, this episode is going to be our focus on our church because you can see our visitors are not pleased with not being able to tithe and visit the church. So that's what we're going to be doing. I have laid the foundation out already for my church. Right now you're probably like, holy crap, what kind of big church is that? You will see in the end what I kind of got in my head I want to do. And hopefully I have what I need to do it. I did spend some time off camera gathering resources. So hopefully I've used all my wood up in that one. I have enough stone. You can see I spent a lot of time doing that. So I've also moved on to selling some bricks. So I've had our local smithy, he's been turning all the clay into bricks. I'm keeping 75 of it, but he's working away, so we actually have quite a bit of extra bricks now. I haven't saw anything with the iron yet. He's been doing iron too, but it doesn't even look like you can sell iron. And I really have no idea what you use it for. So we're just going to leave it there for a bit. And I'm kind of sad that you can't sell it, but we'll see if it's used for something maybe later in the game. Because if you remember, they are going to be expanding with some of these extra things. So let me make sure we do have her researching something, because I don't really want her doing nothing. So I did have her doing that. It looks like she did finish that. So let's put her on this one researching. So hopefully by the end of the episode that's done and we can focus on working on the farm next episode. Okay. Our villagers, well, they're pretty happy. I did spend some time building an extra house as well. So we have an extra empty house because we need two more people. So once we build the church, we'll bring in 2 more recruits. And we'll move on to the next rank village. Oh, he's another fisherman. I could use another fisherman and move old Grumpy Butt somewhere else, but unfortunately if I stick him with one of the females, he's gonna make them miserable. So I don't know. We'll hold off on that. I can't get him anyways. You have to kind of scroll down. This guy we could get, but the problem is, I mean, I already have an acolyte waiting for the church. Percival, I believe was his name, so he's just kind of sitting in a house waiting for me to finish the church. Tavern's got to be upgraded, and we got to get a church built for this dude. Farmhouse here too. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Gives workplace 10 morale if at least 6 people work there. Whoa, that's a lot of people, but that's the first I think I've seen of this one. We will just hold off on that. Okay, anyways, to the church, or what's going to be the church. All right, so this will be like the entryway to the church. So let's grab us a doorway. Now I am going to do it all in stone, so that's why I spent so much time gathering stone. Now I really like this stone wall look here, because these are very cathedral looking, and I think that would look really cool for like a bell tower type thing. The problem is I'm not sure if these will mix with this. These are very nice, but I don't see that there's a door that fits these. So what I might do is have a weird door that doesn't match the rest of the church, unfortunately. But that's not something I can control. So we'll just leave it be. I did think about doing this too, to kind of have a loft in the church, but I don't know. That's something we might look at later. I think this is new too, the stone wall here. Half walls? I don't remember there being these short brick type half walls. So they did some updates. Ooh, this is nice. Oh my goodness, y'all. That would be so nice for the church. But that being said, is that the only shape they have in that? Oh, it's a steeple. Okay, so yeah, we could use that for the steeple totally. But we'll have to, I don't know. I think we'll do a wood roof because I don't think I'm going to have enough stone to do this. But let's get the stone walls up first and find out. Oh, I don't remember this either. So there's some new pieces that have been added, I think, since last I've been on here. So cool. And we have a lot of this stuff. We can completely and utterly do a lot of housing with this flooring or buildings. And I will upgrade a lot of these buildings eventually. So let's just start off. I wish there was like a big double door. That would be really neat. Closest I can get to that would be this, but then I can't put doors. So unless they've added something in door wise. I did put some of these rustic fireplaces in houses as well. I'm not sure if they've added any more decorations. They did these that we saw last episode. And I might put these around the church. I don't know. I don't see anything new in decorations. So it's just building pieces, it looks like. That's okay. So let's just do let's just start off with this. Okay. And that piece is definitely different. I might have mentioned that last time. It looks like they changed it so the doors would actually work now. Which makes me very happy. Alright, so I'm not sure if I want to do these double here at the front of the church. I think I do. And maybe just do one on the side. So let's go out here and kind of look and see what that looks like. Yeah, and then we'll just do like singles on the side maybe. So let's see what that looks like. I really like this right here. Stone wall double. Let me see here. Oh, it's double high. Oh. That's so cool. That's going to look amazing right here. Because that's kind of what I want to do is put that right there. Let's see what that looks like. They don't line up very well there, but that's okay. Actually, that stone matches pretty well. I didn't realize it. I don't know why this looks like it kind of sticks over, but that's kind of cool. We'll try to cover that gap up. All right, let's just put these single window walls. These right here. Oh, darn it. Just too many games where you click different things on the mouse. So like here, here, and here. I don't know. I might put one of those big ones like that again back here in the back. I'll just put a single one right here. Yeah, I like that. And then let's put the doubles again in the back. These right here. And one right here. Okay. And then I'm not sure about this one back here because I wasn't sure how I was going to do the back of the walls, but I do like that right there because you would be like looking at it. We're going to hold off on that, but that might be what I decide to do. Back there in the back, because that's going to be like the big bell tower basically. Yeah, Well, you know what? Yeah, let's just leave it alone for now. I got to figure out how I want to do these side pieces. At first, I was thinking about the roof pieces being like these kind of pieces. Or not the stone. But like these kind right here, the wood like this. Actually, are you gonna rotate here? Yeah, like that. But I don't know if I want to do it like that. Or if I want to do like the... Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Because I don't know if that'll work with what I want to do back here. I think that if I did these pieces... Where are those stone? Do we not have a stone corner piece? I thought we had a piece like this that was stone. Do we not? We have these, but we don't have those? Well, that's a shame, because that just changes my whole idea then. Well then, I do think I want to put that one there, and then I think I want to... Well, we have to go get some more stone. Yeah, that changes my whole idea then. So I might have to do these pieces. Not those. These. Like that. Let me see what that looks like from out here. I don't know. I really wanted it to be... Because that's going to be a pain right there to do, as it is the bell tower. I'm probably going to have to do, like, some wooden pieces like this to kind of push it up. I might get rid of those, though. Come on. After I put some stone walls right there, because I need stone walls to go all the way up here and here. Yeah. Alright, well, let me go back and get some more stone and stuff. I surely cannot be out of stone. I think it just isn't pulling that far. I don't know if the stone doesn't pull, maybe? Yeah, definitely not out of stone. Let me put some of this back so I can grab some actual logs. Okay. Back to the church. But yeah, I don't know. Let's look at it that way, and then let's put a stone wall and look at it from the side. I want to kind of see how that might fare. I think we're just going to have to go with this one over here because of the lack of the stone here. It just doesn't look good. So let's get rid of all this. I think if we had a a triangle one, that might be better looking, but unfortunately, until they do that, I think we're going to stick with this. And it's starting to get dark, and I'm terribly sorry for that. But so far, I think this is... Let me get out in the sun. In the moon. Okay, so far, I think this is what we're going to go with here. Let's get back to the building. Now, I was thinking while I was off, I don't know if I really want that stone there, but I mean, I do have to have something, because now that I decided to go with these pieces, I don't necessarily need anything right there. However, I think I do need something below to make it attach there. I think if I remove all that, it's all going to fall. So I'm a little worried about that. So I think I'm gonna leave that alone, and we'll go back to that in a bit. But I want to kind of get what's going on over here done, so we kind of have an idea. Okay. And I think I'll just put a solid wall right here, because I kind of want that to be like an area where they go for look nicer with those along the wall there. But anyways, I'm getting off here. I'm getting off kilter. So you know how like your priests and stuff have their area, I don't want to say confessions, but something kind of similar to that, and then we'll put the pews and stuff in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. The only problem now I'm having is if I do this big one here. Oh darn it, I hit the wrong button again. I'm just for the okay. There. Now let me get Q and get rid of that. Dear. Okay. I'll have to do the same thing on this side. And I don't really want to do that. So I don't really know if I want to do these like that back here. I'm very perplexed as to how I'm going to do it back here. So I'm not too sure about these right here, because I would rather have that triangle look. And I'm wondering if I can just suck it up, go with the other triangles for now, and then oh, that's not very lined up there, is it? But just go with that for now and see if like a piece comes out that will work at some point. Where is the, like this, like that there, that there, because I would rather have, and this is the piece that always wants to give me trouble, is this one right here. And I think that would be perfect right there, but sometimes it doesn't want to work with these pieces, and that's what I'm a little concerned about. So see, it doesn't even want to snap right now. Over here. Yeah, it doesn't even want to snap there. And I really do think it's this piece that causes that problem. So let me remove that piece and then see if, oh boy, let me just skip P. I'm a little concerned about that because I've never did Q. I've never did the I don't even know how to do the destruction thing in this, if I'm being honest. And I don't think I can reach that high. Ooh. Do these here. I'm not sure how that's gonna look. There. Oh, I don't want that there. I don't know how this is gonna fare. I won't though. Oh, these roofs are not lined up at all. I think it's they're lined up on this side, so it's this piece here. Okay, I think it's this piece that's the problem. Yeah, you know, the truth of the matter is, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go with the white pieces. I always, you know, can change my mind. And that's what I'm going to do, is change my mind. And I think, oh, that's not going to work right like that, will it? I would love to use those pieces, but I'm not sure how I would do that. So let's go and put these in. And we're just going to go from here. Oops. And I do really want to fiddle with this. I kind of want to see. That would be like if I did. Let's get rid of these because they're not lining up anyway. So if I did like this. Okay, and then 2 more of those pieces. Here. Come on. Okay. I guess it's because I put that it worked over here, but for some reason it doesn't want to work here. Oh, you punk game. Okay, yeah, it's doing the click off thing. Okay, so let's just get rid of this one. Oh, lordy. At some point, I'm sure they'll get it all worked out, so I'm just trying to live with it for now. It just takes a lot of patience, shall I say, to do that. Okay, so yeah, I think that's just going to be better like that. And hopefully, like I said, we get stone triangles at some point, and then we can kind of change that. And I think I like that because now I can kind of put a bigger window here too. And that way the church kind of has that, the big window look like that everywhere. And then I think it'll look really good. Now, let me try to put this down first. Okay, so it wants some kind of... That's what's the problem. It wants some kind of... Okay, I don't know why it doesn't want to go here. I'm going to try a different piece, this piece instead. Even though that looks a little strange. But like I said, sometimes... Okay, so it's the same thing here. It's just not liking... It's seeing that there's no support. So that's what it is. Okay. And like I said, I don't know why these are not the right way. Now this one, I'm just going to put another stone wall on top of that one. I don't want a big window there. Okay. And then here, another one of those pieces. There. It's here. Oh. And I don't think we actually need these anymore, but I gotta figure out how... I gotta figure out how this support's gonna work. I think what we're gonna have to do, now that I think about it, is we will have to put some sort of, I might do these like stone. I don't want to do it there, but there might have to be something like this in order for let's go to P for this to work over here. Okay. Or not. Let's just grab the roof and try that out. Right here. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be a thing. I think that's gonna have to be a thing. I don't know about that though. I think I'm gonna turn that into wood. Because I'm sure that's all gonna fall now. Yep. I want it to match the actual roof that's wood. Now that I did that, like this right here. Let's turn it to match the... Okay, we're not going to turn it to match the floor because it said no. That does not... What? That's a gaping hole over there, isn't it? Okay. Very strange indeed. Let's go from a... Oh, don't disappear on me now. Let me see if this stone, this will go there now. No. Okay, so it's already here. I wonder if we put the wooden piece or the wooden floor here. Oh, it doesn't like that piece. All right, so we're back with almost a finished church. So this is kind of what the front looks like, and then I was able to get like the sides to do like this. Yeah, those pieces aren't lined up exactly straight, but I kind of actually like the little unique upper, like it's pushed up a little bit. I think it just kind of gives it a different look. So if we look from here, we can kind of see what I did with the roof line here. We can spin her around and kind of look. Now I haven't did this part yet, but I think I'm gonna do like a little porch area maybe. I don't know, or I don't know what I'm gonna do here in the front of the church. I know this looks kind of odd with that sticking out like that, but I don't want to do the piece like I did on the sides because I want that window to be open. No. So at some point I hope I can replace these. I tried the stone pieces here and it was just like not having it. So unfortunately, we're not going to have stone pieces in the top, those top corners. And I think I can deal with the one like that. If we can get stone triangle pieces like that, we'll go there. I'll be happy for that. Okay, so going in, I was able to get rid of all of this, but I had to basically put in a flat roof right there, which is actually perfectly fine inside. I don't have a problem at all with that. So then over here, we're just going to kind of do like a little just closed in area. I'll do some of these windows like here and for the y'all things like to move. I think I'll put a door right here so you can leave through the back right there, and then we'll just do like a little single window here and on the front to kind of match what we've got going on the front. Oh, I'm out of stone. Okay. Oh, we did the doubles. No, that's okay. I think it'll look better just doing the single ones, something a little different on that side. All right, let's go over here and get some more stone. I'm almost out, I'm sure. No, actually, I've got a lot left. That's nice. That's nice. So let's go back here. Yeah, those will look so much better if we could get those triangles. So we'll deal with it for now. We'll just have to deal with it. There's not much we can do about it. We'll do the single windows here. Come on. Why is it going red? Oh, I wonder if it's because of that. The gable sticking over. It's like, please. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so we'll just have to get rid of that for right this second. That's so silly. Just to put this wall down. That's the thing, like some things, and it may not even allow me to put that back. Those would look so much better, but and I might go back and change it to these tiles. At some point. We were doing the single here. There we go. And then let me see if I can put that gable piece back. It might say no. Nope, it let me. Yeah, it's just a matter of putting things in the order that the game likes. Okay, so like this will just be like a little area. Maybe, yeah. I might leave it open as one big room. Or I might put some walls like here and here. So it's like you go into a room here and I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what I'll do with that later. Now, what I want to do on this side is I do want to, we're going to have to use the little, unfortunately, these things right here. I just want it to be simple. A simple roof just going into the other one. I don't want to do anything fancy because I'm really actually kind of worried that it might say no to me putting it there. Well, let's just try this right here first. There we go. Oh. Come on. Okay. Sometimes it shows red at first, like it's not having it. And then, I see that doesn't look like it's... Is that lining up? Oh, stop. So annoying. So annoying. I should have just snapped it. Nope. No. I should have just snapped it. Okay. Stop being a butt. Should have just snapped it when I had it. There. Okay, yeah, I think it's lined up. Let me go on this side. Let's grab some of these gables now. Those. They are definitely off. So that's the roof. That's off. Then it's sitting lower on this side and it's sitting higher on this side, which I think is because it's trying to line up with this one. And I'm not sure if we can change it on that one. That's something I'll mess with off camera. Have that one, and let's put that there. I don't know why sometimes it shows blue and then white. I don't know the difference. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think this works. I think that works. Except for here in the front. I know it looks a little silly. Okay. And then we'll do stairs about back. Or maybe a little porch. Yeah, little porch coming out back. There. Then we'll do some stairs. Do I want to do the little covered porch like I've been doing? or will allow me. I don't have down the... This is probably why it won't let me. Because I don't have that. Ew, that's going to cover that window. I think we won't cover it. We'll just simply put a set of stairs coming out. Like that. And we'll leave it like that. Oh wait, they did add in these half things, didn't they? These half walls? No, they don't. They didn't add in. They only added in these. That's right. At some time, I hope they put in like a quarter wall. I think that would be nice. Oh dear, it's dark. So I will bring you guys back when it is not pitch dark. Okay, so we're back, and I went ahead and got some lighting done for the church in the night, so that when it does get night, we can see. So what we have left now is we have got to put in the things the church requires to be a church. So I believe, let's look here. She did finish our farm plot, so we can definitely do that next episode. I guess it's under production, services. Okay, so we definitely need an altar. Which side is the front? I don't know unless they're both exactly the same. It looks like they're both the same. And there's no arrow. Okay. All right, so let's line this up with the wall here. And let's put it about here. Okay. Now we need 6 pews. Okay. So our pews are right here. Let's rotate those. All right, we're just going to put them in a line on the sides here, lined up with these wooden floors. I'm going to space them pretty good. I think that should be a nice space. And then this one should line up right there. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. And looks like we lined that one up with that. Just a little like that. And then this one we lined up with the edge here. Okay, there we go. That's 6 pews. And yeah, so now it's just a matter of putting extra things. And I did this in my the tutorial. I really like this, that you can do this on the side of the pews. I think it's really neat. So I just put lighting on the side of the pews, not on the inside, but on the outside of it. I just think it gives it a little more glow. And it makes it unique. And as I said before, I like the idea that you can actually do this on the furniture. I think that's pretty nifty. And I believe we did it also on here. We were able to do it here. Yep. And so we'll put one here too. There we go. So our church is very well lit. We might put some on the inner. I'm not sure yet. Or we might do like just little candles sitting like this at the end of the pews here. So hopefully nobody gets caught on that. I don't know. We'll just see. Just so it gives it a little something different. I do believe we've got to cut these on. If not, they're not lit very well. And then I kind of want to do like a Lord's Supper type look. So let's go down here. We'll just grab like a plate. And at some point I hope we can do like food, set food like bread or something. We'll do like the little pitcher here. I want the handle kind of turned. I just went all the way around to far like this. And then the cup. I am not Catholic, but I do know they do the same cup and pass it. So we'll do that. And we'll just put another little candle. I don't know how this gets unlocked. But I'm sure at some point we can unlock that. And I'll just put a candle right there. I guess those are actually lit. No, it's not. I was going to say, if they're lit, they are the dimmest. Okay, so something about when they're sitting on the floor or something, or on the tables, you actually have to turn those on, where the other ones on the walls are already on. Okay. All right. Excellent. So I think we have to have a tithe box too. And that's probably under services. Yes. And I guess we'll just put the tithe box back here at the door. So if you just want to come in and tithe and then leave. There you go. Okay. So now the people shouldn't complain. They can now tithe and they can come and sit in the church if they would like. So no more complaints, people. And then we'll do something over here at some point. I've got to think about this. I kind of thought like a library area slash desk area, like somewhere. I can't use any of these things, but under like furniture, like put some bookshelves and just like a table to sit, maybe. Some benches at the table or something like that. You know. Yep. Let's just go ahead and do that. Like just some. I kind of just want to put like little sitting areas. And then we'll put some bookshelves. I think I'm just going to do benches in here. Now these need to turn inwards. Apparently benches are, and I am well aware that my benches are facing the wrong way in the library, or on the outside of the library. I will at some point turn those around so the people aren't facing the wall. But I've been kind of lazy and not did that yet. We'll just put that one there, and then we'll put this one over here. Let's put some bookshelves just along the wall here. I'm not going to put a whole lot. Maybe just like, whoops, one bookshelf here. Will that fit under the window without messing it up? I don't want it to block. I think that'll be fine. We'll put that one there. And let's put some little candles on the table, and we'll make it look like they've been eating. Maybe this is where the church can serve people, because, you know, a lot of times they would help those who were in need with food in the churches. So I'm just going to kind of make it look like people have been eating in here. Go. All right. And I think I'll put a few things in the corner just so it looks like the church does have some supplies. I might put an outhouse out back. We'll see. And let's put some little these right here. Let me see about turning these kind of like this. There. There we go. Little box here. And then a basket on the box. There. Okay. So it looks like something's happening in this church. All right. Excellent. I like this. Very good. Very good indeed. And now we must put him in. I believe he will go into our church. There he is. He is our priest. So, well, I believe that's what it said he was. Acolyte, excuse me. He is our acolyte. Yep. And I don't know how this tithing, like, I guess they just pretend like they're tithing. I don't really know, y'all. Okay, so last and but least, to improve our kingdom is we need 2 more people. So if we look at our buildings, we can get somebody to do forgery. I'm not really that caring about this one because Harold, he smashes it. He doesn't need help. I just switch him back and forth between wood and sawing, and he's like totally good. We could get another tavern person, another acolyte, somebody else to be a merchant maybe, to sell goods. So we have a lot that we could do. So let's look at our recruits here. So we cannot do this one. I don't like the clumsy guy at all, but I already have an Edward, and I would have to change the name, but it would be funny because I could put Edward and Edward working in the, and I might do that and just change his name. So, but they'll look the same, and I'm going to put them both in working the, yeah, let's do that. He's not working as the tavern boy, I can tell you that, because, I'm afraid that he will completely and utterly spill drinks on our people that are coming to visit. So we're going to put him just as a merchant too. But this one, this Edward, we're changing his name because this Edward needs to have a house as well in just a second. We're going to edit his name, and we're just going to name him, what's the name from that time period? I don't know. Oh, why did it? I was trying to hit backspace. Can I not? Oh, there. You can't get rid of the whole thing. Oh, you can't get rid of the beginning either. He's just going to be Edgar. Yeah, so it's going to be Edward and Edgar. That sounds good to me. So they're brothers. They're brothers. Yes, that's exactly what it is. They're brother merchants. So let's go to our houses here. We do have a free house. I'm thinking though I'm going to, I don't know, because I think he wants to be close to the, some of these people want to be close to their workplace. I can tell you that now. So that is a problem. Now, let me look at Percival. Let me see him and if he wants to be near the church. Warmed at fire, activity. Well, geez, just complaining a little bit about the church. Is this new here? I don't remember this, but okay. I don't think I see anything where he wants to, he needs a building house with a building value of 16, which I believe our new house we built here. Yeah, not a problem. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put Edgar and Edward together. The brothers are going to live together as merchants, and here Percival will live in this nice new house. Now he needs somebody that's going to live there too, so we can reach our other, we've got to wait 4 minutes before we can get somebody else. All right. Let's take a look. Our money is excellent, and it looks like our people are happy. 62% is pretty good. We will have to start expanding some of this stuff. So if you go into your buildings you can see these little arrows are telling you, hey, you can upgrade these houses. And actually the thing is that I believe if I upgrade these, that I actually can put a third person in. I think that's what I can do instead of building more houses. So some of these I might actually do that, upgrade them to put a third person in. I kind of just want to test one out and see. That's 200. We've got plenty of money. So yes. Okay. So yeah, 3. We can put 3 people. Cool. And so now we just have to kind of work on it a little bit. So we could put a third person in that house now. And we'll work on making that house better. And so I want to look at some of these other places. I don't really think I need to upgrade that one right now. That's not something I'm looking at upgrading. The fishery, I'm not sure about that either. I don't know what this upgrade does. I don't know if that's something we'll have to upgrade at some point to continue.
A warm meal and a roof.
Okay, so 2 more pews in here and we can upgrade our church. So that's something to look at. And what do we need in here? Another market storage bin and some tier. So like using stone, basically. Some stone pieces in there, which I probably will change the market up some. Do need to start working on farming next episode. And then once this switches over and we get another recruit, I'll see. They all look pretty happy, but our recruits also require like a tier 2 tavern. A lot of these want a tier 2 tavern. Actually, we probably should have upgraded our tavern.
Much, but it is enough.
We could get her and put her in the church as well. Or we could get her and put her in as a tavern worker as well. Has a chance to produce 1 extra food. But she's an acolyte. Like, how would that even work? Gain 10 morale if workers with it has the highest skill. Spends free time at the theater. There's a theater. Wait, what? That's new. Spends free time at the bathhouse. That's coming. And this guy does some damage. So he might be pretty good. And then we could put him in the tavern house. We just need to... Oh, it just changed. Just kidding. Oh, she's grumpy. Oh, he looks like a... Move speed decreased by 10%. Disciplined. What is it with you people wanting these higher taverns? She's... Yeah, we're not getting the grumpy one. I think we'll just get him. And we'll put him in the church too. But we've got to upgrade the tavern, which we cannot upgrade. Why? What do we need? What do we need? Dining chairs. Okay, that's no big deal. Let's go put 3 more dining chairs somewhere. Maybe I should extend back here and do like an outside sitting thing. Let's do that real quick. So let's get rid of this. And let's extend it 1 more out this way. Structural. We'll just do a little one like that. Let's do the stairs. In the center like this. We'll just do like a little... Oh, actually, we might get... Yeah, no, we'll just do a little sitting area out here. We'll just do a little sitting area. Let's do that. Let's do the little cover. So they can just kind of sit out here and drink and chat it up a little bit. Okay. And then it said 3 chairs, correct? Alright. Furniture, chair. Let's just turn it like that. We'll just kind of like put one here. We'll put another one kind of sitting right here.
At least the weather looks steady.
We'll just kind of do one by himself over here. Maybe this one just wants to kind of sit and look out. There we go. And the tavern can be upgraded now. And let's just put, if it'll let me, put some railing there. Oh, don't you do that. There we go. It likes to play that game where you gotta click it quick. Okay, that works. Yep. Alright, so now we can upgrade. And let's grab the last dude. Oh, no, not that. How much is it going to cost to upgrade this tavern? 300, whatever. It's not like I don't have the money. I need to stop being, and we're going to get him. So let's not skimp on that negotiation. All right. Let's put him in the house with the other acolyte, and then let's put him in the church. There we go. And we should now be a village. Yay, we're a village. So we just have to now do these things to become a town. So we'll have to improve our church. We've got to wait for an update for the next tier, and a population of 20. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I think that we're moving right along. I really am happy with this church. I think it turned out good. I have no complaints except for needing the little stone triangles, which I'm sure those will eventually get added in, and then we'll just replace those pieces and it'll all look nice and put together. So I am actually going to call that a wrap on this episode of Noble Legacy. And if you enjoyed watching me fail or masterfully navigate the game, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more glorious gaming fails. So don't miss out on the next episode, and I'll see you next time.